Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim Classic video. We're back on the Network ScotEast Phase 2 route, and I've got the HST MTU pack, which was 30 quid, so hopefully it's going to be good. But I thought we'd get it because there's so many scenarios which now use the Inter-7 City HST within the Network ScotEast Phase 2 route, so I thought we'll get it because we're going to use it quite a bit. And at some point we'll also look at this on the Fife Circle as well, which is sort of the actual new part of Phase 2. But on this we're just going to be going up to Dunblane, so we should be due out quite soon. But yeah, here it is though, and you've got the powered doors as well on the Mark IIIs, which sort of looks weird. It's like, oh, cool. Let's get that off. Oh, we also need to do the GSMR, which is 1 Alpha 81. Hang on, sorry mate. 1 Alpha 81. Sending at signal 082. And we call it a Lenzie, which is a bit weird. So, not even Croy, but Lenzie. Here we go. Look forward to this. Audio check. Yeah, cool. Here we go. Good horn. I'm going to keep checking that audio just because we are in a diesel. Pop it down just a little bit. Which of course is a little bit noisy. Instrument lights should be on. Here we go, in the HST MTU AP pack, which I'll leave a link for below as well. Oh, the instruments aren't great. Oh, there we go, that's better. Yeah, a bit weird the way we do stop at Lenzie though, but not Croy. Lenzie, Larbert, Stirling, and then Dunblane. No Bridge of Allen. So far so good. I was just trying to think if this HST pack then makes the golden, is it Gold Star Trains HST cab pack, but I think that's for the VP185. I think. I don't think that's for yeah, I think the Gold Star Trains HST cab pack, I think that is the VP185. So it wouldn't affect this. Get a bit of wheel slip, just going to pop that down a little bit. There we go, don't need to rush out of here too much. As long as we get up the hill, that's really all what matters. Cool. But yeah, again, really enjoying the Scottish stuff recently, and it's quite good as well because we've sort of been in that sort of, we're in that time frame where there's not really much coming out, so it's quite nice to sort of have this strong interest in driving all of these Scottish trains, which we hadn't really driven before, so it's like new for me, which is great. Still doesn't like it, still slipping a bit. Pop the put a bit of sand down, just a little bit. That might be doing it. It didn't like it through there. What's the passenger view like? Well, that's quite snazzy. I thought we missed the DSD then. I was like, no. It's quite nice, isn't it? Obviously, X Great Western. That's good. Right, come on, train. I've had enough of your silliness. Go. It's just too steep for out of there. There we go. It's liking it now. As we slowly but surely go up. Again, I should quickly check that audio. Pop it down a little bit more. Be on the safe side. What's the wiper like? Nice. Oh, hang on. Go back to where you were. There. And we don't have any driver, was it driver assist system? Which would be on this screen here. We don't seem to have that. So we do actually just need to know the speed limits. Which from our like one journey to Alloa, we should hopefully be okay. Ish. I reckon we'll be alright. Although the only bit I would be slightly concerned about is the bit after Stirling to Dunblane. We've only ever driven that bit once. So yeah, that'll be fun. So the weird sort of splodges of grass on the track. It's coming up to the Eastfield depot. Then the Annisland branch off to the left there. Which from the last video, I don't know which one's gone out first, the Alloa one or this one. We do now have the lampposts. I just had to basically reinstall the Just Trains Wessex mainline, and then it started loading up. It's a bit weird, but yeah, they're all sorted now. Cool. Up to 70, but I think we're probably just going to coast it to Lenzie. I wouldn't really see much point in speeding up, especially in this train, where the brakes aren't, you know, that great. So we should just let it roll. 85, as Lenzie sort of just after this cutting. And it's a fairly short platform as well, so. And as we are in the ScotRail HST, the Inter7 City, we'll have a look at that in a second. I believe we can only go up to 100 miles an hour. Although on this route I don't think there are any speed limits which would be above that. Yeah, I think because these are short, I think it's the same with the castle sets as well, the Great Western Castle sets. I think because they're like shorter and lighter, they can't go at sort of 125. But what are the brakes going to be like though? As we come into hang on, this is not blimmin' Lenzie. This is Bishopbriggs. I was getting mixed up between the two, but yeah, Lenzie's the next one. So we can speed up, which does mean we can have a quick look at this actually, which seems quite cool. Seems like a cool thing you can do, and you can actually use the numbers as well. Cool. I was thinking because I had a little look at the sort of where we were stopping at Glasgow Queen Street before we went recorded. I was thinking, Lenzie, that can't be 6 miles away. That's not 6 miles. There's Bishopbriggs, that one. Which yeah, would of course be slightly weird to stop at. Then Lenzie's still a bit of an odd one to stop at, especially as we go straight past Croy. So we'll slow down for Lenzie once we get past the depot up here. So for now we can just sit back and relax. Going at 70 miles an hour. So accelerating quite nicely up here. FPS is sort of decent as well, as we're sort of still within Glasgow. At a smooth level. And I'll start popping the brakes on for Lenzie, which is sort of just after the depot. Got into 7 City in there. You know what I'm going to say? You know, I'm sure you probably know what I'm about to say. But imagine an into 7 City actually officially within Train Sim World. As of course we do have sort of the Great Western liveried ones, which play the part-ish. But imagine an actual into 7 City. That would be cool. There you go, there's my TSW mention for the video. Lenzie should be coming up quite soon. Should be. I know it's not too much further past the depot. There it is, there it is. Nice horn on this one though, much better over the original. Yeah, $29.99 this HST pack was. But it's just because when I went on and saw sort of all of the I loaded up the Alan Thompson Sim store page and I was sort of looking for scenarios for Phase 2 of Network ScotEast. And all of them were literally just HST, MTU, HST, MTU, and I was like, you know what, let's just do it. Especially as we're sort of in there, we're doing all the Scottish stuff at the moment, we might as well. I stuck the brakes on a bit too much there. A little bit of power just to roll us forward as we are on a bit of a gradient. Now stop. Yeah, well that will do. That will do. This is Lenzie. And the brakes are still a bit, yeah. Not quite a 385. HST car stop. Sorry customers for the slightly harsh stop there. We did fit in the platform though. Right, Larbert next in 15 miles. So we skip out Croy, which is weird. That's because they're doing a bit of a hill start. No, it's all good. We're off. Let's nip outside. Got the wonderful Inter 7 City livery. This has sort of one of each of sort of the monuments within the 7 cities of Scotland, which are Glasgow, Edinburgh, Inverness, Perth, Dundee. That's 5. Off we go. Hang on. Oh, a minute, we'll slip. Hang on, let's go through them again. What we got? We got Edinburgh, Glasgow. That's sort of the main two. Everybody knows that. Perth, number 3. Inverness, 4. Aberdeen, 5. Dundee, 6. Stirling? Does Stirling count? Yeah, Stirling must be possibly the other one. Yeah, it must be Stirling. There's not any other sort of big places. Unless there is and I've completely forgot. Does Stirling count as a city? Let's go on to Google. Must be, possibly. Stirling. Stirling. Yeah, city in Scotland, yeah. So yeah, that's all of them. Steel wheel slipping, wow. It's not liking it along here. So what was it? It's like 100 miles an hour at the moment. And then across the points after Croy, or quite a bit after Croy, it's down to 70. And then 60. And then 70 again. And then sort of when all the junctions are over, you've then got Larbert. If memory serves me correctly. I'm sure we'll be alright. We'll be okay. Photo bomb by 385. Cool. Again, hopefully all is well in the audio department. Just going to pop it down again a little bit. So we are flying along here. I think it's at about 35 minutes this scenario. Which so far it's been... Is it 32? About 15 minutes? Well, that started like 5 minutes before. So I'll cut that bit out. I'm probably saying it's 100 here. Hopefully it is, as we're going about 95 now, so... Which I think does warrant another little flyby shot. Let's do it. Don't have to worry about slowing for Croy as we just skip it out. There it goes. Lovely. And we're at 100, so we sort of just coast it now. Might be able to coast it up to the... no, probably not. It's coming down fairly quick. So we might have been able to coast it up to the junction, but I think that's still a bit far. Well, I might be able to. A little bit of lag. There's probably another train loading in. Looks good along here, though. I mean, for TSC it looks good. Another 385. Little free coach. Yeah, alright, yeah. So Croy will just be round here. Here it is. Which we don't stop at. What if maybe the Inter-7 city services alternate between Lenzie and Croy? As I thought Croy was sort of a more principal station. We're still coasting. We're going about 90 now, so we might actually be able to coast it up to the junction where it's 70. I think we get... Did we get yellows for the junction? I think we did on the Alloa video. Again, you might not have seen the Alloa video yet. I don't know which one's going to go out first. But on that you had working DAS, so it just told you all the speed limits, which was handy. And weird, not having to sort of just remember them. Right, we're going about 86 now. Which that would be quite good if we actually do get down to 70, like bang on for the points. Economic driving? Cool. But yeah, at the moment this is the Edinburgh to Glasgow via Falkirk High Line. Which we have got. No, not going to mention it. I said I wouldn't mention any more of it. Yeah, we turn off and then head sort of northwest. No, northeast towards sort of Larbert and Stirling ish. Or more north, actually. Yeah, alright, there we go. So there'll be plenty more HST action to come. And I want to do the LNER one as well. Which I'm glad we have sort of found a route to do the HST on. The Midland Main Line South, yeah, but that lags quite a bit. So it's quite nice that this route doesn't lag, it's running nicely, so yeah, there'll be plenty of it on here. We do get the flashing yellow. And we're going to 80, so we might actually be down in time for junction for the 70. We're going about 78 now. It's coming down fairly quick. Literally no brakes at the moment. Literally after Croy, shut off the power and just let it roll. That will be satisfying, but I think we're just going to be just about over. We got about 76. Yeah, I think we probably will have to put a little bit of breakage on. Literally the intiest bit. Oh, that would have been good. A little bit of brakes. Step 1. Just to bring us down for that 70. There we go. So we got the position 1 junction indicator. Or was it 60? There was a warning board for it, but I was paying attention on the speedo. Well, it could be 60 actually. But we're going at 65, so we're not far off. If we do need to quit out at 70, that's fine. So off we go. Neutral section, but obviously doesn't apply to us as we are the Fumi train. Then we have got a 60 a bit further down, so we'll just let it roll again. Not really much point accelerating up to the 70. We're going about 65 and it's downhill. So away we go from there. So we're now on the line, well, I mean this is the line up to Stirling, but also you can also go this way to go to Falkirk, Grahamston, which is where the 60 is, where we have to come down for that. And we are picking up speed fairly quickly as well. So I have a little bit of step 1 brakes on. Lovely. Just in time. It's always annoying that when you're on the external cam and the safety system goes off and you see it at the last second, click it, and the emergency brakes come on. It's like, ugh. Spamming E. Cool. And again with Network ScotEast Phase 2, you get the is it the Longannet branch from Alloa to Dunfermline City. I doubt we'll do that bit as that's freight only, and you also get the 5 circle. There's a 60 and basically down for it, so perfect. Here you get the 5 circle as well, and the line up to Ladybank. You don't get the Leven branch though. I'll look at that in another video. So if you had the junction indicator here, you'd be going off to Falkirk Grahamston, and that then goes back up to Pullman and joins up with the line we came off earlier on. Basically, you've got another sort of triangle junction here, and then once the other bit joins up with us, we're then sort of on the approach to Larbert. So I'm just going to coast it still. Not really much point of speeding up. And hopefully we'll get a slightly more gentle stop at Larbert. Neutral section. 70 miles an hour. Right, let's get a little bit of gentle braking on. I think Larbert is, you can see a bridge just ahead, and I think it's just after that. Just a little bit more than just a bit of gentle brakes, a bit more than that. Try and come into the platform at about 30. So I'm still not sort of comfortable on this. Now we're going about 30 miles an hour, and this is Larbert. So it should be right down to the end, one would assume. So a little bit intense, it's like, come on. Nice gentle stop, hopefully. You alright, mate? Worst time to go off. It's gonna be a little bit of power. We haven't come to a complete stop yet. Still not yet, still not yet. Ah, screw it, that'll do, that'll do. Stop. Yeah, could have been better, but this will do. We're near enough. So we came in at a good speed, but yeah, just again, sort of as we were coming down, I put the brakes on a bit too much, and they do sort of drag on this. Well, they take quite a while to release on the HST. So whereas on like a EMU or DMU, that'll be fine. On this, it holds it. But I mean, yeah, it could be worse. That was still fairly sort of gentle. Alright, that's Larbert, and up next is Stirling. A couple of minutes late. Right, let's go. It's back up to 70, and I think it does go up to 85 or 90 or so around here. Cool. It's a cool livery though. Whoever thought of the Inter-7 City, pat yourself on the back, it is cool. Oh, trying again. I don't know, it must be, I think this must be set in autumn, but it's just the adhesion is not great. No, let's try that again, into max. No, it doesn't like it. Oh, we're going up a hill, aren't we, again? Some sort of network rail training centre there. And up to 95. There's a 170. With a 158 on the back, nice. What's the speed into... Still wheel slipping. What's the speed into Stirling? Looks like 30 or 40. I think before it comes down to 70. So the little red light's flashing now, that means a wheel slipping. Hopefully it will bugger off in a sec. Up to 100. So 6 miles to Stirling it was. So it's not too far. At 100 miles an hour. Lovely. And I think we get a fairly good glimpse of Stirling Castle. That's sort of like, oh, we're almost there, coming into Stirling. So we get a good view of that. Right, let's try and get a photo. As we're in the lovely HST. Which is always a delight to drive. And it's quite cool having it with the automatic doors as well, or at least the powered doors. A bit different. As we make our way north. Going about, where are we going? 90 miles an hour. I'm hoping there's a warning board for the 70. I think there's a 70. It's just something that our DAS doesn't work. No, that's fine. Hey ho. $95. And almost at 100. Almost. Cool. Going about 98. And I'm going to coast it now. Going at 100. And I'm going to slow down a little bit. As like, you know, we're not going to be that far off. So you're going at that sort of speed, you do cut down the mileage pretty quick. Especially because we haven't, I mean, this is the second time I've driven this route recently, so knowledge, of course, isn't the highest. Yeah, alright, there you go. About 70 now, just to be on the safe side. Even if we lose a couple of minutes, oh well. We'll just know for next time. But if you haven't made it this far in the video, thanks all for remaining in. As we drive the Inter 7 City HST in its true form. On the network ScotEast Phase 2 route, which does incorporate the Thompson Interactive Glasgow to Dunblane and Alloa route. Yeah, alright, there we go. Nice. So still probably could be doing 100 here, whereas we're going at 75. So, you know, not greatest, but Come on, Stirling, show yourself. It was only 6 miles. Perhaps we were a little early on the brakes. Well, I can't imagine it is much further. And so we're coming into something now, so yeah, we must be on the approach to it. Yeah, we got a warning board. That's what we were like. A good warning board. 40. Because that'll be coming into Stirling then. What do we have in there? There's like a little. It's got a brake van in there, as you do, in the little scrapyard or whatever. Cool. Apologies to everyone. Oh, and I would have put a ScotEast station on the departure board, but again, they're all blooming cancelled today as of recording this. Because of the severe weather up there. Is that the 70? That's the 70 there, isn't it? So I knew there was a 70 somewhere along, but I didn't realise it was sort of as close as it was to Stirling. Well, now we know for next time. That's the most important thing. Fleet logistics. Yeah, right. And we are fast through Bridge of Allen as well. So I think that will sort of be my braking point. It's sort of going through Bridge of Allen. After that, we'll start popping the brakes on. Although hopefully we'll have a red light at Dunblane anyway, so we'll sort of know when we're coming into it. There's the 40. And it's a fairly big station, Stirling, as well. So we might not be right down to the end of the platform. Might only be like halfway along. So be on the lookout for the stop marker. But here we are nonetheless. This is Stirling. A sort of cool bridge as well. Coming in a little bit slow, coming at 25 this time. And we are stopping there, I think, at the end of the canopy. That looks to be where the marker is. And of course we're going to be a little bit past it. Just. It's our first time driving the HST. Let's do that and do that. Oh, at least on this game. Yeah. Is that the sleeper stop? No, it is. I love what they've done there with the sleeper, the way it's just sort of, you know, the sort of ZZ for sleeping. Oh, that's cool. So next time we'll come in a bit slower, in maybe 20 miles an hour, or just slam the brakes on and then take them off straight away. Just then we sort of then, yeah, something, I don't know. Dunblane 4 miles, not too far. That's a bit of fumage. Cool. You got Stirling Castle up there as well. Nice. So still 40 miles an hour currently. And then you've got the line which goes off to Alloa, that's on the right hand side of us. And also the long Gannet branch which then goes off to Dunfermline City, which is after Alloa. .65. So my braking point is really going to be after Bridge of Allen. Well, again, yeah, hopefully we'll have the signals bringing us down. Cool. Nice little river crossing here. So we'll try and get another little photo on the bridge. Okay, get another one. Maybe one from this side. Go on and get back in. Yes, there goes that over there. That sort of follows the estuary or whatever, follows that along. Neutral section obviously doesn't apply to us. So you do get electric trains coming along this way. They just go as far as Dunblane, because after Dunblane it is then unelectrified. The rest of the way up to Perth. Yeah, we've only driven along this bit I think once, so things could go wrong, but hopefully not. Hopefully we'll be alright. All I remember is that once we get sort of nearer to Dunblane, there's quite a lot of gradients, and I think it's like foresty as well. That's what I can remember from the one time we've been along here. So hopefully, well, hopefully we won't, but we may end up speeding at some stage. Anything's possible, really. Press E. Cool, right, back in. So I wonder if in phase 3 of Network ScotEast it will then take the line up to Perth and Dundee. I wonder if that's the next step. Or at least to Perth. As you could do the line off from Ladybank across to Perth, and then the one from Dunblane up to Perth. Maybe that's sort of the next step. So this is Bridge of Allen. Here we go. 75 up here, and you see the gradients going up, and it's becoming more foresty as well. Lots of vegetation within this route, and it does utilise the AP veg pack as well. Wonder if we will get brought down on the signals. I'm feeling like we might not. There's a fairly big sections, and the last one was green, so maybe we won't. So we'll just take it steady. Don't want to screw up at this sort of late stage. Yeah, still a green. I don't think it's much further either. So yeah, I mean, you've got what's that? That could be for the loop at Dunblane. So just pop the speed down. 15. Yeah, it could be for that's probably for the loop platform. So it's gonna be just after this tunnel then. Got a 70 there, but we're going a lot less than that. Oh no, we have got a yellow. So basically, so far it's just sort of been 70, hasn't it? Well, 65 out of 40, 65 and a 70, then 75 and back to 70. So basically just 70. Don't really need to go any more than that. And this is Dunblane. So that is a journey from Glasgow Queen Street to Dunblane. So hopefully in the next sort of HST run, maybe we'll do the LNER one, which I think goes down from Ladybank to Edinburgh. Maybe we'll end up doing that. Cool. Single yellow as well. It's nice and steady. Especially as we've got the red at the end, so we can't really risk it. Coming a bit slower as well, as we probably do have working TPWS, so got to be careful of that as well. The brakes on this though are just icky. A little bit of power again just to move us forward. So all the stations are on like gradients. That will do. Not my proudest driving, but it will do. We got there safely, and we can only get better. Well, that is going to be it, everybody, for today's Train Sim Classic video. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. I sure have. It was nice to get in the ScotRail HST. Links can be found all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our affiliate link for the UK departure boards if you would like one of the lovely boards. Apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye guys.